I don't know if it recorded.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
recording. There you go.
it just told me recording now. Share screen. Is not turned on. Presenter, I sent a request to share screen.
Perfect. Got you.
Got it?
Yep.
Okay. Something like that. I have like a lot of things going on here, so please don't even. Do you see my screen?
On my end, no. Now I see it. Yeah.
No. Bad boy. Okay.
Right now, I just see the, yeah, here we go. You guys see everything okay, ladies? You can just nod your head if you see it. Okay, perfect. So what is gut health? Gut health refers to how well your digestive system, especially your stomach and intestines, works. It involves having a balance of good bacteria, the helpful ones, and bad bacteria, the ones that cause harm in your gut. When your gut is healthy, it can easily break down food, absorb nutrients, and get rid of waste. Okay? So it goes to what I was just talking about. The benefits of having good gut health is improved sleep, better digestion, increased energy levels, healthier skin, stronger immune system, identify food sensitivity, reduce inflammation, weight management. Okay? So if you guys find yourselves having trouble with sleeping and all that stuff, once again, this is a great challenge for you guys to try, and not only just for the 7 days, incorporate this, eating clean and stuff like that going forward. Okay? What you'll remove when you're doing the gut health challenge is alcohol, artificial sweeteners, corn, dairy, gluten, and processed soy. Okay? What you will reduce. Now, we're not saying you're going to cut it off, zero, nothing. For my ladies who like coffee, all of that, what we're saying is you're going to reduce, okay, the amount. It's added sugars, red meat, and caffeine. What we also want you guys to know is you guys will be staying in the calorie targets that Coach Eddie has assigned you guys, okay? Now, if you guys have not been checking in with him or it's been a while, you should be sending us a message so that we can help you with that. Now, if you haven't been following it at all, or you've been up and down and stuff, we recommend that in this challenge, you guys stick to it as close as you can. If you guys need help with that, you're more than welcome to write us a private message and we'll help you. But so that you are still with the foods that the examples we have, you guys will be following your calorie targets, okay? Any questions so far from any of you ladies from what we've covered so far?
Okay.
No?
We're gonna have to run now.
All right, let's go.
Is this me?
Yeah, this is you.
Okay, so I am going to, so the food list, we're going to be giving you a food list, and that food list is going to have a numerous amount of vegetables that are allowed, proteins that are allowed, fruits, carbohydrates, the healthy fats, and the seeds and dressings. I put here a sample meal plan and the timing of, in case sometimes I remember when I started, I was wondering, okay, what time should I start eating, or what time do I have to have my snack? But I couldn't put it together in my head and figure out how I can spread all these meals in a day and actually make it happen. Like how I can incorporate all these meals in a busy day. And these are the hours that normally work for me. And the crazy thing is that if I have something at 8 o'clock, when it's getting closer to 10, I'm already getting hungry. Like my body kind of already knew, like, okay, you need to prep me for another meal because I'm getting hungry now. It didn't happen like that automatically in the beginning, but with time, that's how it started to happen. I'm gonna go over the sample meal plan in a second, but first I wanted to go over this.
I have a meeting. So you're just here for a little bit.
Oh, if we can mute so that we everyone can hear the. So this is according to your calorie target. Depending on what it is that Eddie assigns to you, you're going to determine which plan you fall into. There is I know that there's some people that have less calories than plan A. So if that's the case, then this vegetables, instead of 6, you would leave it to 4. I'll explain what this means now. Don't even worry about the colors right now. I just want you to concern yourself with vegetables, fruits, proteins, protein A, protein B. It tells you there exactly what it is, carbohydrates. So basically what this is telling you, it's going to give you an idea to kind of organize yourself on what it is that you should be having every single day. So like you might have a numerous amount of calories, right? But how do you know if without this guide, how do you know exactly if you're having the right amount of carbs? Maybe you're having too much carbs in a day, or, maybe you're not having enough vegetables in the day. So this is where this calorie target comes from, to make sure that depending on where you land in your calories, you know exactly what types of food you need to have in your day. So for example, every single day, this is my calorie bracket, plan A. I need to have 6 vegetables a day, 2 fruits a day. Proteins, technically it's 4, but you'll see that there are 2 types of proteins, red A and red B. Protein A, protein B, 2 types of carbohydrates, and then healthy fats and your seeds. So how this would work, it's 6 meaning like 6 times in the day, or 2 times in a day. Or in this case, carbohydrates, these will be 2 times, but one of them is this carbohydrate A and the other one is B. So where does that come from? I don't have here hold on, I put the other thing on the side so I can show you guys. Do you guys see this? Yeah? Is it good enough? Like, or do I have to put it bigger? It's good? Okay, so this is an example.
A little bigger.
A little bigger?
Yeah, sorry.
Let me see, because I wanted to get this.
Got it.
This.
Okay, that's
You get what I'm
fine.
saying? Let me see. Okay, maybe like that. Can you see it good? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so for example, like these are the vegetables that you can have, any of these, right? So over here you have your vegetables, you need to have 6 of them. So you can pick, like and that's for the meal plan. I'll show you now the meal plan example. But like, for example, you can have your protein shake, and you can put in spinach inside your protein shake. So that would be one of the 6. And then let's say for breakfast, you have eggs with spinach, again, right? Like spinach with eggs, that's 2 of the vegetables throughout your day. And then you keep going. So depending on the portion, so let's say that you have a snack and you decide to have carrots with cucumber, or carrots with, I don't know, asparagus. Let's say that's your snack. That's 2 vegetables. So that would count as 2. So in that case, you're eliminating from the 6, you're eliminating 2 of them, because you're having a little bit of carrots and a little bit of asparagus. I don't know if that makes any sense. If I go back here to the example, I think it's lost. Hold on. You can see here that I have 2 eggs, which would be a protein. And then I'm supposed to have, according to my bracket, I'm supposed to have 2 proteins for A and 2 proteins for B. But if you look at the protein section, I labeled here, these are all red A over here, and these are red B. So for this meal plan, I chose to have eggs and spinach, right? A, right? 2 eggs, and then the spinach is a vegetable. So in this moment, I've used 1 of my proteins and 1 of my vegetables, right? I'm supposed to have 4 of the protein, but I've eliminated 1 with having 2 eggs. Then during my snack, I'm gonna have a protein shake, which I put here. Protein shake would be considered a red B. So now I've used a red bean, a protein B, and another vegetable which is a spinach. I don't know if that's making sense. Like, so at this point, my vegetables from those 2 meals, I've eliminated 2 of these, right? Because I had the spinach with the eggs and I had spinach with the protein shake. And I've used red A, which is the eggs. I used 1, and I used a red B, which is the protein B, which is the protein shake. Is it making sense? A little bit or no? I know it can get a little tricky, but once you start, as long as you complete a meal plan and you follow these, like these different, like the different range of numbers, and just make sure, okay, I need to have 2 fruits, right? Which are over here, the purple. You need to have 2 fruits. You're gonna have, let's say, a fruit in the morning, and let's say you're gonna have a fruit in the afternoon snack. That's it. You got your 2 that you needed. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Then you have to think about, where you're gonna put the rest of your meals. Let me go back to the meal plan so you can take a look at this. I did it for just to give you an idea of how you can switch it up. And the cool thing about this is that you can mix it up however you want. However you decide to mix your foods, blend them, it doesn't matter. There's no specific way. It's whatever works for you, as long as you complete as much as possible all of your numbers. Think about completing your numbers. I struggled with greens a lot because I don't like vegetables. I tried my best. I always tried as much as I could. So I used, I knew that spinach, the taste, you can't really taste it in a shake. So I would kind of use that a lot to get in my greens, because sometimes it was difficult. So I don't know if anyone has any questions on this. I'm sure there is. So I would like you guys to share now, so that we can go over it, in case I want to make sure that there's time in the call to do that.
Yeah, I believe there was someone that had a question. They wrote in the chat, but I got kicked off and it erased on my end.
Let me see.
No, Desi, I had wrote her personally. She had asked something, but I told her we would talk personally.
Okay.
Then Nicole also wrote, the guide, you guys, we're all gonna send this to you. When we get off the call, you guys will all have this guide with you. But it's important because we don't want you guys to get in this and be like, oh, I don't understand anything I need to do, okay? That's the last thing we want you guys to feel when you get off this call. We understand it's a lot. That's why we wanted a prep call instead of just sending it to you guys. So if you guys have questions, please don't be shy. Please go ahead and ask. We're here. You're gonna get it. Our reason for giving this to you is so that you have the weekend to prep, so that Monday you're ready to go. So if you guys have questions, please ask.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so following that meal plan and the numbers and all that, if we do each one of those, how do we know if that falls under our same calorie intake and stuff that we were assigned? Or do we just track up?
What's your calorie intake, for example?
1250.
1250. So this is, I would say, this is your bracket right here, plan A. This is what you have to focus on. You have to try to get 6 greens in a day. You have to get 2 fruits in a day. You have to get between the 2 proteins A, 2 proteins B, which they're labeled here. So this is the A, and this is the B. And then you can incorporate that in your meals however it is that you want. There's no, as long as you are filling up your numbers, you're completing your numbers, it could be the weirdest mix. You're gonna have red bean, beans with, I don't know, with octopus, you can mix it however it is that works for you, that you want, as long as you're completing your number, your target here. That's your main goal.
Okay, so as long as it completes all the ones that are in that.
Correct.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
We would like for you guys to don't leave this for last minute. I know we tend to think, oh, I have enough time. Listen, you can really overthink it, because you see that it's a lot of food and it's very easy to overcomplicate it in your head and then you're come Monday, and now you're scrambling. And then the cycle starts to happen like, forget it. I'm not going to do this. Forget it. It's not for me. No, that's why we're doing this now. So you guys can plan yourself. We want to see your meal plan for the week. Get a nice little cute paper, Monday through Sunday. Create same as this one. Create your meal plan. Your breakfast, your snack, your lunch, your snack, your dinner. Like have it nicely set. And listen, if you're like Coach Z, that you can eat the same thing for an entire week, go ahead and do it like that. However, the point of gut health is that sometimes there are things like she said, if you decide to eat rice all week, but then maybe you're still feeling bloated, hint, maybe the rice is messing you up. And you think it's not, but it is. So the point of this is to change, and even vegetables. There's some vegetables that are not very good for some people's stomach. So the point of this is for you to kind of experiment with your food to see what is working for you and what isn't. And remember, this is just 7 days. 7 days of learning this. I will be sharing recipes that are gut health with you guys, so that if you want to try it, you can try it and then send us pictures of the meal that you made. But it's just 7 days. I highly encourage to try to stick to this for a little bit longer, because that's when you're really going to see the benefits of what this is going to do for you. I did 4 weeks of a gut health journey. And when I tell you, the first thing I noticed was the bathroom. I've always been like a very constipated person. And you know what's crazy? Like in the program, it had a stool chart. Like it showed you constipation. This is what it looked like. It showed you regular stool. This is what and I was head on like constipated, like for my entire life. And I'm like, oh my God, that's me. Like I never knew. Listen, by like week 2, my stool chart had literally changed. I would go to the paper and see, oh my God, now it looks like this. Like I'm getting better. Like my stomach is getting healthier. It's insane. I know sounds nasty, but it's crazy how your poop can tell you so much. Like it's crazy. So I highly recommend to try to stick to this a little bit longer than the 7 weeks, so you can really feel the changes of the improved sleep, the improved energy, the improved skin. The skin was also another factor. I mean, it has to do with a lot. So if there's no other questions on the whole like meal thing, and I'll pass it on to Coach Jay. But if before the call someone still has a question, please let us know. But yeah, we want to see your meal plan. Okay, so make sure you give us your meal plan. You can drop it in the chat or send it to us privately. Coach Jay.
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Nice. Hold on. Okay. You see it?
Yeah, I see it. I just all right. So when the requirements for before day 1 is your before picture. I know a lot of us, especially me, I am the infamous no picture every 2 weeks. But I feel like this 7 days is necessary because you really want to see how much has really changed physically when you take the pictures. So that's like an obvious. We need to know how much you weigh. You want to know what you weighed before you started the gut challenge. That's just a no-brainer, it all makes sense. Your meals that you are prepping on Sunday or tomorrow, send that to the coaches so they know, okay, what your meal plan is going to be. This is really just for accountability, no messing around, lollygagging. Some of us, like myself, sometimes I get distracted, with grandkids and this and that, but we need to really focus on this in order to see the results that we're looking for. So, this is like a me thing. This is important. This is for you. And then if you have a printer or, go to your local library, you can print out the daily tracker and share and share that with the coaches. Take a picture, send it to the coaches and let them see. Or if you have some way to go in there and type it in, I know some people do, you can do that. So here's an example of this is what the daily tracker looks like. Everyone will get this. You're going to put the day, your weight, what you're going to eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner, your snack, and keeping track of your water intake. That's a really big thing. A lot of times people forget to keep track of how much water they're supposed to drink. And because you guys are all working out daily, we have to increase the water intake because we do work out, we're sweating and, just doing our everyday task and work. And then at the bottom, you'll see to the right, you'll see rate 1 to 5, sleep, mood, and energy. You want to keep track on how you are feeling in this during the 7 days, how you're feeling in day 7, day 1, day 2. Keeping track of these things will also let where you started and where you're ending. Some people are really tired when they wake up even after having 8 hours of sleep. So this is a good thing to help you keep track, like, wow, I started eating this and that, and now I feel like I'm more energy. I'm waking up, I'm not as tired and sluggish, or, come 3 o'clock, I'm not wanting to just go take a nap, even though, I got so much to do. So there's a lot of little things that you want to pay attention to, and keeping a rate, is critical for that. So all of that is pretty self-explanatory. The rate is 1 to 5. We didn't discuss that. So like 1 being like low, 5 being great, and in between that 2 and 3. So I would assume. So making sure that you keep that. This tracker, you need to make sure you're filling it out and you're giving it to the coaches. This is for, again, accountability, making sure that not only you are tracking it, but the coaches. This is why we're here. We're here to help you. We're here to make sure that in this time we're able to keep track the way you're keeping track of things. So it's just everybody being accountable, and we're all doing it. So it's not like we're telling you to do it. I'm doing it. Coach D is doing it. Murtha, you're doing it. um, we're all doing it here, So this is not just you guys, it's all of us together. And
We all can benefit from this, all of us.
yeah, there's
and
so much.
and honestly, it says it right there. Do not complicate this, okay? Us as women, we do this all the time. We complicate everything.
Right.
And then that is the start of not doing it, because we think it's too difficult. You guys don't understand that if you guys do not communicate with us, which you guys can tell us anything, that's what we're here for. We give you something, but if it doesn't work, if you don't tell us it's not working, we don't know. You understand? So you guys need to really give this a good try. If you walk out of this, or leave this meeting and you don't feel comfortable, you don't feel like you know anything, you gotta let us know. Okay? Please let us know, because it's the only way we can help you. We do not get frustrated with you guys. We want you guys to learn. We want you guys to walk away feeling confident in everything you put yourselves in this program. Okay? Whether it's workouts, this right here, even your meal plan. I don't care if you guys have been with Coach Eddie for a year and you don't understand your meal plan. I need you guys to ask questions. I'm gonna help you. We're all gonna help you until it clicks, okay? You guys have been eating for however age you guys are. For me, I'm 35. It took a long time when I started this journey to break my habits. It wasn't just a 3 months program that I bought with Eddie that I changed my life and all of a sudden I knew everything. No, it took me a long time. Okay. So don't ever feel embarrassed if you guys feel like, damn, all I keep doing is asking the same question, or this is really not clicking for me. You guys need to feel comfortable enough with us to let us all know if you need help somewhere. Okay. We really, really, really want you guys to give this gut health a go. And if you still don't understand, please let us know, okay? Please let us know. Is there any questions you guys have so far?
Don't be shy. I know you have questions.
Um, I don't know if it's a question, but maybe a suggestion. I don't know. Did you mention like the Coach D? Did you ever get the color coded plastic
Oh,
containers?
that's for next month, I think.
Oh, that was next. Oh my God.
That's another thing you guys want to hold on. I mean, the meeting's gonna end soon, but me and Coach Mirta, we have something going on for you guys. If you guys are just not clicking with the MyFitnessPal, or for some reason, we got something else that we're gonna try to help you guys when it comes to nutrition, okay? So hold on, because
And
we
this-
don't
yeah.
confuse you guys, but it's gonna be with containers, and
It's gonna help with portion control. Like instead of eyeballing, you're actually gonna like just portion it in a little container and like then just dip it on your plate, and you don't have to eyeball or worry about, oh, am I eating too much rice, or am I having too little protein. It'll set you up for
that happens
success.
a lot. Exactly. A lot of you guys are like, oh, I don't think I'm getting my protein. So we're coming up with something else to help you guys with that, because obviously diet is a big thing here to achieve your goals. Okay. And if you guys don't understand it, we're gonna find our way. We just need you guys to ask questions and show up. But we understand, we hear you guys, and we're here to help you, okay? With everything. Our call's about to end. We want to thank you guys for joining us,
Thank you, ladies.
And honestly, we're gonna drop the guide in the chat, and we're gonna stay accountable in the chat. All of us coaches are gonna join you guys. You guys have any questions, ask it in the chat, ask us privately, doesn't matter. We want to answer. We want you guys to feel confident about what you're doing.
Let's go.
Right?
And feel free to share all your meals, because your meals can be someone else's idea. They're like, oh, I didn't even think about putting that together. And, we're just there to help each other out and empower each other. So share in the chat. Let's blow it up.
Thank you, ladies, so much. All right. Have a good night.
Ladies.
Let's get this started. All right. Bye.
Good night. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Good
Bye.
night.
Bye.
Just in time.